안녕하세요, 여러분. Hallyu Reviews입니다.
Hey y'all, I'm Shamara and I'm here with my girl Sabrina, and we are Hallyu Reviews. Two Americans who are swept up in the Korean wave as it reaches across the globe. We have a love of all Korean music.
That's right.
We're reacting to, oh, it's Delight, and I'm gonna mispronounce this.
Seungyoon.
Seungyoon's, thank you. Seungyoon's ugly cover at YGFAMCON in Japan. This was a viewer recommendation, so thank you.
That's right. And this is on Patrick Antonio's channel. So we saw that there were multiple versions of this, but thank you, Patrick Antonio, for this version. And we are excited to take a look at it. I have not heard To Anyone's Ugly yet. It is on our list, but I haven't heard it yet. So this is totally new for me. But you've heard the song before, but just not this
I think
version.
so, just not this version.
So very excited to take a listen. I mean, Big Bang in concert, they're always awesome. And I just, for the first time, we did Winter at the YG Family Con 2014. But that one, I believe, was in Seoul, maybe?
I think so.
So excited. And my hair is cray cray, so just ignore it. Aw, don't cry, Daesung.
Ooh, he rocking it out with collars and everything.
I was gonna say, this is a very rock vibe.
Oh, it's very rock song.
It's like mine today. Okay, so he's obviously a little bit younger than Daesung, I think, right?
I told you.
Maybe I'm saying, like,
Yeah.
I didn't. You said he was young in this, but I didn't know if he was younger than Daesung in this.
Oh yeah, because Daesung's what, 34? He's only 29.
We go together. So lie to my face because I know I'm ugly.
Don't lie to my face.
Oh. I mean, that's still awful as well, but I think it's even worse the way I thought it was saying it.
feel like they changed it so that he says, "I want to be a rock star."
Those aren't the original lyrics.
He also says, "I want to be pretty."
Oh, okay. I could see why the change.
Tell me I'm handsome. Those two dudes are definitely not ugly.
Final thoughts?
Okay, so I find it interesting that Daesung sang this cover because you and I talked about how he got a lot of comments or commentary, I guess, on his eyes and like him shading his eyes or was told to
Right.
shade his eyes. And
When I first started watching them, like in every video, he had like hair down in his eyes, and you said that was because people said his eyes were ugly.
his eyes were ugly, and it's irritating to because Daesung is gorgeous and he's such a handsome man. And I'm wondering if Seungyoon
Not Seungyoon,
Seungyoon?
he's from 17s. Yeah, Seungyoon.
Seungyoon has had other instances where maybe people have told him that he wasn't handsome or he wasn't as attractive.
People can be so mean.
And that might be why he covered this song as well.
Yeah.
And so maybe it's kind of cathartic in a way for them to be on stage covering the song because
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, because
it lets out emotion.
and the original is by 2NE1. It's not just like CL singing
Yeah.
it or something. Yeah,
CL
so-
sings the chorus. But
Okay.
the other members kind of sing the verses.
Okay. As I say, because he probably could have sung that by himself. He probably didn't have to have another person do it. I know it's the YGFAMCON, but like you said, that I would be interested to hear if there's something that he could relate to in that song. So, like you said, they're both very handsome. But even if they weren't, I mean, the lie to my face, tell me I'm handsome, or
Yeah.
tell me I'm pretty.
Well, and
you know?
like I noticed that there were a couple lyrics that had switched and changed, and so that's why I was noticing that was interesting to me because in the actual lyrics it says, just like her, I want to be pretty. Tell me I'm pretty, and I could have sworn he said, "I'll tell me I'm a rock star." I thought it said something about being a rock star.
Well, he kept saying, I want to be a rock star.
I want to be a rock star.
Well, I want to. It sounded like he was saying, I want to be rock star.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know what he said. Tell me I'm what. What was his?
There was when he said, "I'm handsome." Tell me I'm
They
handsome.
did. Cute.
And
Maybe that's their saying all the time.
I mean, it's hard. It's hard having millions of people judge you.
Oh my gosh, yes. I can't imagine. Can't even imagine. I mean, just people judge us in our everyday lives. I can't imagine being on
Well, and we talk because
television and
you'll message me and be like, "Oh my gosh, we had 2 dislikes on this and there were no negative comments." They're like, "Well, why did we have a dislike? What happened? Well, what did they not like?" Well, we don't know because there were no comments. But we think about it, and I mean,
that's true. Yeah, especially if you didn't know, if people don't tell you what they
you don't like.
But then again, if they do tell you what they don't like, then don't you fixate on it?
You do.
So what
And so,
his
yeah, like
eyes,
his
so he
eyes.
covers
So he
his eyes.
covered his eyes completely, and I think now, like,
People are gonna hate no matter
so
what.
glad someone didn't say something about hands. That's like,
You cover that up.
cover that up.
Lickety split.
No, please don't. Or like, did your mom ever teach you if nothing nice to say, don't say nothing at all?
Well, that also makes me think about Monster, and I know that Monster, it's not the same message, but just that idea of like them saying, "I'm not a monster," like the fact that people were calling them monsters or people are calling them ugly or whatever. It has to be. Okay, I mean, they're great lives too. Don't get me wrong. I mean, there are a lot of advantages. I'm quite certain to be an idol, but I mean, you've got to take that bad with the good, I guess. I mean, and not
It's
many can
true.
handle that bad. And the line that killed me was the "Don't lie to my face."
Yeah.
I mean, first of all, I thought they were saying the first time around, "Lie to my face," which is horrible as well. But the "Don't lie to my face," like, so I
'Cause I know
know,
I'm
I know
ugly.
I'm ugly. Like, wow. And I wonder how old 2NE1 was when they wrote those lyrics.
No one should be made to believe they're ugly.
So when the viewer requested this, they requested it as a delight. but that video said Daesung, and I'm fairly certain that was in Korean.
That seems
So
Korean
even
to
though
me.
it was in Japan, I think it's Daesung, right? So when I post
Yes.
it, it's Daesung. It's a light. Okay, just wanted to clear that up before I post it with the wrong name and get like skewered for calling him by the wrong name. So anyway, really loved it. Let's wrap this up. If you guys are fans of Winner, Big Bang, 2NE1, make sure you like and subscribe down below. Give us more direction if there's something from any of those groups that you'd like to see. Definitely want to look at the 2NE1 ugly version. I like to see how they performed it and
Agreed.
when and why and do all the research on that. So, and if you like drama, that is unfortunately people saying cruel things to one another,
So true. Make sure you
right?
check out our Hallyu Reviews website. It's got lots of that.
It does. It
And it
does.
tells you which dramas to watch, must watch, or completely skip, y'all.
That's
Until
right.
next time,
Yeah.
Anya.